what is in this package. Hey, Mark from the Spark, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Lexar Professional Go portable SSD with hub. Now, this video might be a little niche because it's predominantly going to be for those of you out there who record using your iPhone, predominantly your iPhone 16 Pro or your iPhone 15. Basically, any of the iPhones that support USB, because this is a really compact way of enabling you to record in Apple ProRes format. Now, when you record on your phone, you're recording in H.265 or something like that anyway, which is a reasonably compressed file size, and a lot of detail that you might want to change later gets lost, such as kind of being able to really change contrast, brightness, colors, things like that. If you record in Apple ProRes, you get to keep all that detail of the thing that you are recording. Now, the downside of that is your files are massive. We're talking gigabytes in size, depending on how long you're recording for. And as well as that, you do have to take your video that you've created and put it into your favorite video editing software and then color grade it, because it'll look quite flat. But then you can color grade it, you can do all sorts of stuff with it, but it does generate a massive file size. Now, I'm experimenting with filming and what have you. I don't generally do most of my videos in such a massive file format. There's no need. It's generally talking heads and looking at stuff with an overhead camera and what have you. But I want to play around with it and kind of use this as a more professional tool. And when I've tried using the Apple ProRes recording, I've had to kind of plug in something like this here. This is the SanDisk 2 terabyte SSD, and you kind of got to plug in a short cable like that, plug that in there, and then when I kind of house it in a cage, I've got to find somewhere to get this done. Now, there are specific cages and whatnot that you can put this in, which will nicely fit this and get it out of the way. However, what you do is you immediately lose the possibility of being able to charge this thing, because there's no input and output and power delivery and what have you. And if you don't want to get your cage set up and spend all that time, you can't just plug it in and prettily kind of go with it. You've got this thing dangling around the edge. So with all that in mind, when I saw this on Kickstarter, it really interested me because it was a compact portable SSD specifically designed for iPhones and would enable you to just get your phone out, plug the SSD in, and away you go. And so it looks like this. So you get this neat, well, you obviously get your thing here, but then within that you get this neat little package here. You got some labels here to put on the SSD here. It's a really neat compact size, and you get this neat little kind of carrying case to go with it. Whip that out, put it in your phone, and away you go. No dangling, no mess, no stress, nothing like that. Now, you may also say, well, yes, but Mark, you said you could charge this. Well, you can if you get it with the hub. Here we are. And it's got power delivery on one here, one power delivery, then 1, 2, 3 USB-C connectors, so you can plug other things into here. Maybe you might have a USB microphone that you want to kind of plug into your device as well, but also you can charge it on the go. So maybe if you put on your rig, you put a small portable battery pack on there, you can plug that in and keep your phone going while it's recording. Simply, the way you do this is you can pop it into there like that. Let me show you again. Pop it in there like that, and it is a really nice tight fit. In fact, Lexar say that they designed these connectors here to be super secure, so they're not wobbling around or anything like that. So it does say, in fact, on their website that you might need to force it a little bit and pull it a little bit more than you would expect. So you've got that, okay, brilliant. You've got that now connected to your hub. So how do you then connect that to your device? Well, it comes with two of these actually. I'll show you the other one in a sec. A special type of USB-C connector. You'll notice there it's got kind of a line on there, tells you where to put it in. So you plug it in here like this. Again, super tight. And then that fits onto your phone like that. There we go. And so now you can be recording away. That is so compact. And then at the top there, you can plug in your portable power pack and keep your phone going forever. You can do that. You can also do it yet another way. So you might want to plug your drive into there like that, which is all well and good. However, it's not that tight. It also comes with another specifically designed USB-C connector. So as you can see there, that goes into there. Again, it's a quiet click like that. Put that in there like that. And then all of a sudden, away you go. Again, nice and neat and out of the way. And obviously you can connect that to that as well. And you've got the whole kind of kit and caboodle. So it's all that you need in one neat little device. This is 2 terabyte. And so works really well, I think, with recording to your iPhone in Apple ProRes. However, as useful as that is, and by the way, it also comes with a shoe mount thing as well. So if you did want to kind of extend it out and put it on top, you've got this option here with this adapter. I don't use that. Maybe if you've got a more kind of professional setup, it might be something you would consider. Anywho, what I've discovered is an extra use for it. And so, like I said, I'm using it a little bit to experiment with Apple ProRes, but mainly I've been storing and transferring all the videos that I make, all these YouTube videos, onto this external drive via my iPad. And it fits really well. So I do my editing on my iPad here. I use LumaFusion as my editing software. And I get the files off the phone. They're on here already. And then all I do is simply plug it into the USB-C here. And it just again, it's just a really neat solution. There you can see. And because it's a hub, I've now got different connectors. So I can plug other stuff in here, other drives as well if I want to transfer even more stuff across, or one of these things. But I just find that a really neat solution, particularly if I'm working out in a coffee shop. I don't have this great big, again, convenient but a bit floppy, a bit, you know, what if it gets knocked or gets pulled out or something like that, and I'm kind of lose the file or whatever because of data corruption. It's replaced that, and that just gets popped in there. And in fact, you might even be able to, yeah, you can close your iPad with no issues. And of course, if you didn't want to use the hub, you can just unplug it like that. Get just the SSD and plug it in like that. It reads blazingly fast and writes blazingly fast as well, according to their website here. Okay, so it says that it's kind of drop proof. So obviously not massively high. Drop proof, so it's got some shock protection on there. It's also dust proof, and it is kind of, I'd say, splash resistant. It says that it's water resistant, IP65, and drop resistant up to 1 meter as well. And its read and write speeds, well, it can read up to 1050 megabytes per second and up to 1000 megabytes write. It says here, seamless 4K recording, no drop frames, and swift backup. So if you did use it to record, you've got good stuff there. But for me, I use this with LumaFusion, like I say, on my iPad, and I edit from the SSD, so they don't get stored locally on the iPad. I read and write to this device using LumaFusion, and it works incredibly well. Listen, it's now off Kickstarter, so you are going to now, if you do want one of these things, pay full price for it, and you're looking at 250 quid for this and the hub and a little plastic thing to give it more protection and a case and this thing and some labels and that shoe adapter as well. You can get all that for 250 quid. I think I got it for maybe 30 or 40 quid cheaper when I went through Kickstarter, but you can get it on Amazon. You can also get it on their website, but if you do want to help the channel, you could go on Amazon using the affiliate link that I'll put down in the description below, and maybe on the screen if you're watching this on telly. I'll put a barcode up, so just scan that and it'll take you to the appropriate place on Amazon. And there we are. I recognise this video is not for my usual crowd, but hopefully this will find the people it needs to find, and you may indeed, if you go investigate this, find this will work for you. Don't often say this, but please do tap the like button, share this video, and subscribe to the channel, particularly if you're one of the new people who have come across my channel and this video for the first time. It would be lovely if you could do that for me and really help me out. And if you fancy buying me a digital coffee, I'm hoping this is the right side. There should be a barcode appearing on the screen. That will buy me a digital coffee, and again, you'll help me and help the channel and help me produce more content. All right, take care guys, and I'll see you in the next one.